So this is the topic, puppets in art therapy. And this is me with a lot of puppets that my students make. Puppets can say things that humans can't say. They say about anger or pain or sorrow, and they can ask for help and go back hugging. I will illustrate the extraordinary power of a tool of puppet making and its creative use in the art therapeutic field. A tool aimed at strengthening the resilience of the final beneficiaries. The making of a puppet is one of the most emotionally imbued activities, relevant not only for its impact during creation and upon completion, but also for its extraordinary ability to serve as a communicative mediator and the subject of numerous projections by the author. Moreover, through the care of the puppet during its construction, self-care is mediated. This tool has the ability to give voice to wills, desires, needs, and sufferings that the individual would be afraid to express. So, is there someone who can translate, please?
Пауза, будь ласка.
Невеличка пауза.
Технічна перекладача.
Yeah.
Перекажіть Роберті, що в нас синхронний переклад, ми її чуємо, і визначте, хто зараз продовжує синхронний переклад. Dear Roberta, do you hear me?
Yes.
Roberta, please choose your language channel. You should put, you should press the button with globe and choose the English channel. We have a simultaneous translation. So when you speak in, your translator simultaneously translate to Ukrainian. Please, we heard you well, everything is okay, but you shouldn't just speak slowly, but no pauses long because we have simultaneous.
Okay, I try because I
never do that, yeah?
No, because I have a little screen now. Only a moment.
Oh, I see. There is a lower panel. You have the globe with interpretation, and you just
nobody told me before. Sorry.
I'm sorry. So you should choose English channel. Listen in English. Do you see that now?
Not now.
This button.
I have to go out and
I'm very sorry. Look, there is different options on the
No,
lower.
I
You see.
understand, but I have the little screen, and it's quite difficult to come back. Only
Ah,
this problem. Only this
okay.
problem.
Then please wait a second. Перекладачі, ви мене чуєте зараз? Чуєте? Так, добре. Зараз перекладатиме Ірина чи Макс? Добре, Ірина, ви чуєте Роберту? Чудово. Тоді ми продовжуємо. Roberta, you could continue. Everyone, translator hear you well, so we will continue.
Or I could close my presentation.
No, let it be like that. Everything is okay.
Okay.
We just explained that there is a simultaneous translation, so you don't hear the translator, but he's translating you right now to Ukrainian to us.
Okay, I go slow, so.
Okay, continue, please.
So we can start from here. You see me?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. So we can start from here. From puppets can say things that humans can't say. They say about anger, or pain, or sorrow. And they can ask for help and go back to hugging. I will illustrate the extraordinary power of a tool of puppet making and its creative use in the art therapeutic field. A tool aimed at strengthening the resilience of the final beneficiaries. The making of a puppet is one of the most emotionally imbued activities, relevant not only for its impact during creation and upon completion, but also for its extraordinary ability to serve as a communicative mediator and the subject of numerous projections by the author. Moreover, through the care of a puppet during its construction, self-care is mediated. This tool has the ability to give voice, wills, desires, needs, and sufferings that the individual would be afraid to express. After many years of study in the application of this tool, I developed a structured model of intervention, as well as a training program within an art therapy training. In teaching my students the procedures for its construction, I can say that the puppet is among the most important mediators and among the most capable of establishing a channel of communication with a suffering person. This tool is also capable of triggering deep catharsis, especially because of important connections to the bodily aspects of the person, not to mention that interaction with other puppets supports and facilitates the relationship. But let's start to describe what puppets are. There are puppet string or marionettes. The marionette is a puppet made of wood, cloth, or other material and is a full body figure moved from above by string or wires. Sock puppets are made by decorating socks moved from below by the hand of a puppeteer who puts it like a glove. Are the easiest thing make with children. Shadows puppets. The shadow theater is an ancient form of popular spectacle, created by projecting articulate figures on opaque, semi-transparent screen, illuminated at the back to create the illusion of moving images. This form of entertainment is widespread in various cultures. The origins seems to be China. And there are also full-body puppets. This is a type of puppet with a body of cloth and the head of wood or other materials that appears on stage in the middle of the bust, moved from below by the hand of the puppeteers, who puts it like a glove. And these are the ones that I use the most in art therapy. And for about 10 years, I have been teaching to build and use as art therapy tools. The drying of puppets' heads made of Japanese paper mache. It's time to sew the body of a puppet. It's time to decorate the puppet's head. Time to create the scenography. Why have I deepened precisely this technique and type of puppet? First of all, I have personally experienced the building of it and thought a lot about the emotional and psychic implications. I discovered it as an educational tool, but turned it into a therapeutic tool through some adjustments which allowed a greater connection with the interiority of a person and a greater possibility of self-expression. This type of puppet is built from a sketch, little by little, thinking of an imaginary character. It will take shape gradually, and while the person will take care of it, can take care of himself. This character will enclose in himself many of the projections of the client, many of her desires, hopes, but also memories, affections, and internalized relationships. In other situations, the puppet can be thought of as a person you want or need to represent. There can be multiple declinations in the use of this tool. It can be really surprising, both for those who makes it and sometimes even for the therapist himself. The puppet can take a really unexpected form and reveal very important things that the client can become aware of. A lot of gradualness and delicacy are necessary. Most clients can be suitable for the method, especially children, but always with great caution, particularly in cases of strong conflict with one's body and with serious psychiatric conditions. In any case, the construction of a puppet is a process of integration with the body and experiences connected with it. I am therefore also referring to bodily memories. This happens even more than with drawing or painting, and in a manner similar to sculpture, precisely because the puppet object is three-dimensional. And according to the embodied cognition, body structures and processes of interaction with environment are widely included within cognitive processes but are not limited to cognitive operations at all. Lakoff, Johnson, Chemero. As Malgrave states, we are embodied beings in which minds, bodies, environment, and culture are connected to each other at different levels. However, there is one aspect that makes this tool even more powerful. Let's remember that at the end of the construction, the puppet will take body and vitality by the hand of the author, who will feel and move the character. The author will embody the character by telling his story. So, this instrument is enriched by a further passage and use. Moreover, this character can relate to other characters, bringing to light relational dynamics that can be seen and processed gradually. It should also be remembered that the creation of a puppet perfectly achieves balance between the creation of an identity and the attempt to control the way this identity reveals itself, between concealment and unveiling. As Winnicott stated, it's a pleasure to hide, but it's a catastrophe not to be found. There are therefore many levels of work and exploration through this tool. Expressive level, projective level, symbolic level, relational level, integrative level. And there would be many clinical examples that I could take as an example, but time does not allow me to deepen. So I finish now.